Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's almost short round time right here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma for the Cinch USTRC National Finals of Team Roping. You're watching the final spin, and we're about to find out who's going to be the champion of the number 9 shootout and take home $100,000 in cash.
Welcome to the short round.
Butterflies into goosebumps, turning them steers into saddles and pickups. Wishful thinking won't get you here. Practice makes perfect, precision and skill. I'm a believer, call me the healer. Champions don't have time to take a breather. Time to get loud and it's time to get gritty. I'll see you all up in Oklahoma City. This is what we all came here for. Let's go to the short goal. Gotta be fast if you wanna hear the crowd roar. Let's go to the short goal.
Hey, they just tightened it up a little bit. Let's go to Clancy Teague and Gary Cox. They're open with a 35-71. 25th callback. They got to be 9-16 if they want to take over the lead right now. They're going to be followed by Barnes and Barnes next to rope. Here's the 25th callback. Oh, yeah, that little man's got it on. And it is the wrong end. It is the wrong end on the hillside. It'll be no time for Clancy and Gary.
Callback number 24, here we go. Coulter and Harold Barnes. They're 35-63 coming in. Brian and Ronnie, you're in the on-deck circle. This team could be 9-24 to go to the number 1 spot as we're just getting warmed up. One clean run so far out of the top 30. They sit in the catbird seat at this time, but it's the Barnes family from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. Harold's in the back end. Harold to clean it up. And Harold's going to rope them both 8-38, new leaders. In the average now, 44.01.
Here's Brian Royal and Ronnie McDougald. It's Alabama. They're 34-79. The 23rd callback. They got to be 9-21 to take the lead. Dylan and Joe, you're going to follow them at callback number 22. Here's Brian. Here's Ronnie. Here's Brian, here's Ronnie. They've got to be 9-21. It's easy, but it's going to be a little bit difficult to the backside. They are going to be on theirs, ain't no time.
Top 22 start right now. The South Carolina team of Dylan Lawless and Joe Culbertson. Tony and Ray, you're on deck. This team is 34-30. They could be 9-7. Here we go. One end is good. They'll catch him, but a penalty of 5 makes him 13-15 on the run, and in the average 47-45. That puts him 3rd.
Here's Tony Gustafson and Ray Black. They are 33-78. They've got to be on their steer 10-22 to take the lead of the rope. And Zant Zamora, Joel Hernandez, you're going to follow them. Callback number 20. Here's Tony, here's Ray. We're good there. Dally, go left. Rope him by 2. You bet. Just like we ordered, they're going to be 8-74 on that one. That'll put them now number 1 in the roping. Their total is going to be 42-52.
Now we go to the top 20. To Las Vegas, New Mexico, that is, for Zant Zamora. El Paso, Texas, for Joel Hernandez. They need to be a 896 to go to the number 1 spot. Larry and Candace, you're on deck. All right, Zant. Get out there and get him caught. Nice around the horns and Yeller. Now for the El Paso talent. Just like that, they're 12-32. Clean on the run, it's going to put them about 3rd in the average, make it 4th. At 45-87.
Here's Larry Thaggart, Candace Bowen now. 33-50 is what they are at callback number 19. They got to be 9-01. 9:01 to take the lead. They'll be followed by Carlos Estrada, Trent Wright. Callback number 18. Here's the 19th back, 9:01. They got to be smooth. They got to be clean. They got to be good on this one if they want to move to the lead. Oh, yeah, we're good across the line. We're good on the head catch. And you bet they're going to come tight with a leg. They're going to be here 15 and 50 their time. It'll give them 49 flat, and that is going to put them right now 6th in the average.
18th callback is Carlos Estrada from Liberal, Kansas. His Oklahoma counterpart, Trent Wright, to the back end. 9:26 would put this tandem to the number 1 spot. Josh and Bradley, you'll follow this team work. Callback number 18. Carlos to the front end. Trent to the backside on a pair of buckskins. And they come up empty on the hillside. It is no time.
Callback number 17. It is Josh Bonner and Bradley Fife. It's Texas. They rope with a 33-18. 17th callback. They got to be on theirs. 9:33 if they want to take the lead of the roping. 9:33 would put them in the number 1 position right now. Let's do it, guys. They're going to be followed by Gage Freeman, Chris Pomeroy. Oh, yeah, good job. They're going to be 885. That is going to put them number 1 now. Their total in the average is going to be 42.03, and by about a half a second, they've moved to number 1.
All right, let's go to the Show Me State of Missouri for Gage Freeman and Chris Pomeroy. They are the 16th callback. They need to be a 9:22 to move into the lead. James and Ron, you'll follow this team. We're at callback number 16. Carthage, Missouri for Gage Freeman. Bolivar for Chris Pomeroy to the back end. That's all right, just get him caught. A little barrier problem at the front end, but we're gonna clean it up at the backside. 13 and 63 with the penalty. It's gonna make him a 46 and 43, and they're 6th right now.
We're halfway there. It's gonna be James Sutherland, Ron Goodwin. It is Texas. They are 31.91, and they've got to be 10 and 11. 10-11 will guarantee him a paycheck. We're paying 15 monies. Alcione and Felipe, you're next. They're going to be on theirs. Ain't no time, no time.
One great thing about coming to the Cinch National Finals is the shopping aspect. And of course, right here in the National Roper Supply booth, they have everything you could even imagine that your favorite team roper might need. And that's one thing that folks come from so far away, not even to rope, but just to shop right here at the finals. Let's go on a shopping experience. Hello, Stuckelberg family. How are you guys?
Real good.
Very good to see you, ma'am. You bet. Watch out. You need some help with that? Well, the ultimate shopping experience is right here at the Cinch USTRC National Finals of Team Roping. And as you can see, as we went through all of those booths, anything your favorite team roper could want, it's here.
Alcione Miklos, Felipe Montero. They're 31.75. They need to be at 10.27. 10.27 will put them to the number 1 spot. John and Jean, you're on deck. Around the neck for Alcione. Felipe to the back end. But it's a +5, 12 and 98. With the penalty, it's going to drop them to fourth in the average now at 44 and 73.
Here's John Shockley. Here's Gene Green. They are 31-70. The 13th callback. They got to be 10 and 32 if they want to take the lead of the roping right now. They're going to be followed by Jeff and Jesse at callback number 12. Here's John. Here's Gene. And they go out swinging. They're going to be on theirs. Ain't no time. There's a dozen left.
All right, let's go to the cattle buyer from Follett, Texas, Jeff Borkwin. Beaver, Oklahoma's Jesse Osborne's his partner. Gentlemen, 10:51. We'll put you into the lead with 11 to follow. Russell and Braden. You are in the on-deck circle. We've got a dozen to go. It's time for the Dirty Dozen, starting at number 12. Big Jeff to the front side. He's got his part done. Jesse, turn and burn. Let's get him off the wall and catch him. +5, 15 and 72. With the penalty now in the average, they are 47-23. They're 8th with 11 to go.
Here's Russell Etchler and Braden Johnson. It's Granbury, Texas, and Fox, Oklahoma. They're 30-99. They've got to be on theirs. 11:03. 11:03 would guarantee them 11th place. That's $2,000. When we get to 10th, we break up into the $10,000 range. Here's Russell. Here's Braden. Tough shot off the wall. They're going to be +5. It'll be 1481. And that is going to put them at a total now of 45 and 80. That is 6th in the average.
Now to the top 10. From the Coughlin family, it's Zane and Nathan. They're from Ponce de Leon, Missouri. They can be 11 and 13 and go to the number 1 spot. And the worst they would do is 10th, and that's worth $10,700. Great start. Well, over the head of the intended receiver, missed the right horn. Doggone it, they are going to go out with no time.
With a 30-69, the next team to ride in is the 9th callback. It's Peyton Harless. It's Philip Teague. They've got to be 11:33 if they want to take the lead. Emilio and Luis, you're going to follow them. Here is Peyton. Here's Philip. Just right. How about 8:44? They're going to go to number 1, and their total is 39 and 13. And by 3 seconds, they take the lead of the roping right now.
Just what they needed, but now it's the 8th callback for the Texas duo. Emilio Cantu, Luis Guerno. They need to be a 906. Emilio and Luis, you need to be a 906. Larry and Justin, you're on deck. We've got 8 to go. 906 would guarantee him over $13,000. Oh, he fishes it on the head. The gray horse to the back end. Comes up empty. They go out. It's no time.
Grand Junction, Colorado, and Fruita, Colorado for the next team. It's team number 147. It is Larry Whaling. It's Justin Scala. 29.91. You guys got to be 921. 921. Todd and Bruce, you'll follow this team. Here's the 7th callback. It's a barrier in a leg, so 10-in penalties are going to be 19.35. That is going to make them 49.26. They're drawing a paycheck. They're down there at 13th for 2,000 right now.
Here comes Missouri again. Todd Martin and Bruce Barnett representing the Show Me State. Carlos and Dean, you're on deck. We're to the top 6. 9:45 would put these Cowboys in the number 1 spot. All right, it's Bruce's turn, and he does it, and they're clean. 13 and 19 after a little bit of fishing. Makes them 42 and 86. Gentlemen, that is 4th. The worst you're going to do is 9th, and that's worth $10,000 plus.
Hey, that came out a little better than they might have thought it would. Here's Carlos Estrada and Dean Blum. They're next to go with a 27-71. There are 5 remaining. This team has got to be 11-41 for the team here. Here's Carlos Estrada. Now, Dean, it's up to you. They'll rope a leg on theirs. They're going to be 14:43 their time. It's going to be a total of 42-14. That'll put them third right now. They're going to get them a nice paycheck.
Let's go to the big money spots. It's callback position number 4. Utah and Idaho brings us Troy Schinzel and Clay Elkington. They can be 11.98. 11.98 will guarantee them no worse than 24,000. A little early at the heading side, but that's all right. Turn and burn and get you 2. Well, a good team. The 4th callback goes out of the average with no time.
Well, darn it. Now let's go to the top 3. It's going to be Octavio Espinoza and Arnaldo Lovano. 26.84. They're the third back. There will be 2 teams to rope after them. These guys have got to be 12.28. 12.28. Corey Smith and Robbie Schrader. You will follow them. There we are. Nice work. They're going to be 9.20. They go to the lead, and they are going to be a total of 36.04. 36.04. They are 3 seconds to the good.
All right, Texas, let's do it. Corey Smith and Robbie Schrader, here's your chance. 9.48 will put you number 1. 9.48 will make you at least 46,600 richer with a chance at $100,000. Young lady to the front end. That's Corey. She snaps a knot behind the horns. Robbie, turn and get him. Dally and stretch, and there's the flag, and we've got new leaders, 860, 860 on the run. Texas is number 1 at 35-15.
All right, here's the deal. It's the high callback. It's Baltazar Gonzalez, Hobbs, New Mexico. Arnaldo Lovano, we just watched him rope the team before this one. He had callback number 3 and callback number 1. He's winning second right now. He's already winning 46,000. He could move into first here and win first and third. They've got to be 9.22 on this steer to win the roping. How about 9.87? That is second, and a total of 35-79. The win of the roping is going to go to Corey Smith and Robbie Schrader. They came from the second high callback. Come on in. They win the $100,000. They're going to get the Trophy Martin saddles, the Tony Lama boots, the Gist Gold buckles. Give them a round of applause. There are your champions right there of our number 9 shootout. Congratulations and good job.
And don't forget the Western Horseman frame prints. And oh yeah, the $100,000. Wow.
Unbelievable. Yeah, just go catch another one. I didn't know to puke or cry or what to do.
Anytime getting ready for the short round, I'll go ride my horse. I don't really talk a bunch. Just kind of keep to myself, and it doesn't matter what anybody else has done. I just always focus on doing what I need to do with the steer that we get, and then the chips fall where they fall. Well, we were second high call, so we only had to wait for the one, but we just didn't really pay attention, and then when we saw them, they were clean, and it was kind of like thought they might have been fast enough to even beat us, and then I was like, I think we won, and then when they called us out, it was surreal.
I'm from Hempstead, Texas. I started roping about 6 years ago with my dad, and I just wanted to go be with my family, and they always had such good times when they went to ropings, and I jumped in and I gave it my all, and it was my dream to make that victory lap with him one day. And I lost my dad a year and a half ago to a brain aneurysm, and today was it was for him. It was unbelievable that I it was for him.
I just always had loved to visit and talk to her dad and her mom too, but when we started roping, we probably roped about I don't know, 3 or 4 different places together so far, and you know, I called because I was needing to run, and she didn't have them, and you know, and it's special for me to be able to rope with her because I did have such a great respect for her dad, you know, and such a good person.
Well, we just finished up with an exciting short round of the number 9 shootout. And here's the champions right behind me. We watched these guys rope their hearts out and rope some excellent steers. What a great, great deal. Big winners behind us. Thanks for watching The Final Spin.